And at a school of more than 4,000 students from 17 different communities, legacies are just too rare. But our last inductee has been part of two epic legacies. One as an unrivaled student competitor, learning his craft from his Hall of Fame father, and the other as a builder of his own championship program, considered to be the state's best. Congratulations to Sean Wimer.
So I don't know how to do this. And I'm sure some people here would think I would revel in an opportunity to get in front of a microphone and talk about myself. No Doug and Art, not quite. I actually only like talking about my teams. I love it very much because for me, team success is what it's always been about. Never about the I or the me, it's always been about the us and the we. And man, this is wild. Dr. Twaddell was my freshman world history teacher. Bob Taylor was my freshman science teacher. This is all coming together. The entire time I've been involved with sports, going back to Mundelein Little League at age 5 to now as a coach. It's who I am, it's how I was raised. It's what I've taken away from my dad's coaching. And quite honestly, team success is what I enjoy about team sports and just sports in general. That's why I do what I do. What's behind the curtain? I know my fellow coaches will tell you self-belief and eternal optimism. I always believe we can and should win no matter what. And my belief in my team knows no bounds. So just to quote Mike Dicker real quick, it's pretty simple. If you think you can, then you have a chance. If you think you can't, then you won't. So it's pretty straightforward, and it's how I approach every day. Now on to the thank yous. First, thank you to the school board and the administration and the Hall of Fame committee for having this. This is pretty fantastic. It didn't even exist 4 years ago. Congrats to the past and current inductees. It's pretty cool to be a part of this. So I don't feel like I measure up to some of these people, but it's still pretty cool. Thank you to my former teammates, especially Kevin Zakshevsky, Mike Levitt, and Tom DeBorsey. We had a lot of fun. But when we got here, and Doug can attest to this, we were terrible. We were the best athletes on the team as freshmen and sophomores, and there was no real future in sight. We were hoping to not be last place in the conference. So by the time we were seniors, we were trophying at multiple different states. In both swimming, I think we were fourth, and in water polo, we were third and fourth back-to-back years. So. We've come a long way. Kevin is now on the coaching staff with the Patriot Aquatic Club as the head coach, and I'm the head boys water polo coach, and we've come a long way, and that's because of the standards and expectations we set for ourselves as athletes, and then when we came back as coaches, so it's been a long way. To my water polo coaches, Irvin Chilak, Garen Kopecki, and Bridget Krzyzewskis, thank you for helping me develop my fundamentals and giving me a different look at different play styles. When I grew up, I came up playing for my dad, and I knew one way and one way only, his way. So thank you to them. They helped me grow as a person and as an athlete. Thank you to my swim coach, Doug Lillydahl, who's my swim coach here all 4 years at Stevenson. You're the most cerebral coach I've ever been around. And now I have the privilege to coach alongside you. So that's pretty damn cool. You were always encouraging and honest with us, and I like the phrase, kind but firm. Also, thank you to the current swim team coaching staff. Art and Amy, Kristen, Rick are not here, but we won our first swimming state championship about a month and a half, 2 months ago. And again, that's a testament to the hard work those coaches put in, so it was cool to be a part of. Thank you to my former and current athletes. You guys are the reason why I continue to do this. I don't do it for glory, I don't do it for fame. I do it because I enjoy attacking new tasks and obstacles every day, month, year, week, whatever, and attacking those with you and reaching new heights. Thank you to my former assistant coaches over the past 16 years, Vanessa Schmidt, Kevin, Yvonne Munoz, John Haga, Greg Hartman, and most importantly, Rose. Thank you to my current staff, Bridget, Mike Kashevskis, and Joe Gibson. Thank you to John Martin, 16 years ago, looking at a 23-year-old and taking a chance on me. was not ready and have learned a lot along the way. But he clearly saw something. So, thank you to the athletic department staff, both past and present. You are the engine that makes this thing tick, and it also makes our jobs a lot easier. Thank you to Trish for your constant support and your tireless efforts behind the scenes. None of our success is possible without you. I know I keep repeatedly telling you that, even if it's via text message after I watch the girls' basketball championship on TV. You are the engine that makes this thing go. I've always been a believer that attitude is a reflection of leadership, and you're one of the best leaders I've ever been around. So probably think I'm kissing up here, but I mean that when I say you're the best athletic director around, and it's not close. You don't miss a detail. Thank you to my sister Keely. You've always been my biggest fan. I don't think I've ever had a bad game or a day in your eyes. You always saw the positives and were the biggest cheerleader in both high school and college. To my mom and dad, thank you for literally everything. Your love, support, criticism, your constant help with childcare now. It's always been genuine and true. I'll always be thankful for that. Whether it was my mom consoling me on the couch after we blew a 6-0 lead in the state semifinals my senior year, or flying out probably every other weekend to Los Angeles to watch me play in college. Or just being there for us when we won our first state championship for the water polo team in 2017. I love you both, and you mean the world to me. To my kids, Connor and Maggie, thank you for being you and allowing me to be shared with all these other kids. My favorite moment as a coach came last year, and it wasn't playing as an athlete in the NCAA Final Fours or winning state titles as a coach. It was when my son Connor walked across the bulkhead and presented me my Lake County Athletics Hall of Fame plaque. That was incredible. I'll never forget that. I love you guys. To Rose, you're the best coach of all of us. You helped me evolve, simplify things, wholly changed me as a coach. Never won a state trophy as a coach until you joined our staff back in 2013. And then it's no coincidence we won 5 state trophies in a row. You're the love of my life, and I'm so thankful I had the opportunity to build that with you. And now we're back to just being husband and wife, so it's good. We spend too much time worrying about what's happened in the past or what's going to happen in the future. So I'll take this time in the present to enjoy this moment. But I have a 1 o'clock game against Naperville Central. So. Thank you, everybody.